Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda's channel. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us. You guys are the real MVP. This video on my for you, and I thought to share with you guys where this pan-colored woman actually sent a striking message, a serious message to those pan-colored women who decided to fall in love or date black men. She actually used her biracial, boy as an example of the reason why she's actually sending this message. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. Alright lovelies, let's dive into it.
If you are a white woman and you are dating, in love with, married to a black man, I want you to listen up. There are certain things that you need to know. And I don't think this is spoke about enough. But the most dangerous thing in this world are the tears of a white woman. And if you truly love the black man that you are with, you need to know that you need to have his back and protect him at all costs, including protecting him from yourself. And what do I mean by that? My son was dating a white woman. My son is biracial. They got into an argument in public, and she started to scream and cry. And my son immediately left the scene. She was outraged. She couldn't believe my son left. My son left because my son knew that if he stayed there and this woman was crying and screaming at him, a black man, there was not going to be any questions asked. He was going to be thrown to the ground. He was going to go to jail. It was not going to be any questions asked because this white woman was crying and screaming about him. Now, I'm sure this female may have been hurt. Her feelings was hurt. She was a little emotional. However, when you are dating a black man and you're a white woman, you need to understand that sometimes your fucking feelings and your emotions have to take a fucking back seat to not cause harm to the person you are dating, that you love, that you are married to. And I'm not telling you that if you are truly in fucking danger, not to get help. But if you're just emotional, you're just pissed off, and you want to scream and hoop and holler, in public is not the time. Because that can turn out very deadly for the black man that you claim to love so much, whether you realize it or not. If you were just dating a white man and you were yelling, nobody would really pay any attention to that shit. But when people see a white woman and a black man and you're screaming, all hell will break loose. Because when white women cry, everybody responds. Even if the shit is stupid, even if it's frivolous, even if it's a lie. The most deadliest thing in this world are white women tears. I have said this time and time again. And I learned this very, very early in life. I grew up in the projects. I was raised by two wonderful black women that helped my mother raise me. So I know what I have witnessed, what I have experienced, and I know for a fact of what I speak. I learned very early in life that I could be a voice for my friends and my family because people would listen to me far more than they would listen to them. And if you listen to anything I have ever said to you on this app, if you are a white woman and you are dating a black man, you are in love with a black man, you are married to a black man, you need to know that you need to have his back and protect him at all costs, even if it is protecting him from you. Handle that shit at home if you are not in danger.
I think that we need to speak on this more often. The worst thing a white woman can do is cry and act irate with her black boyfriend in public. And I'm glad that your son realized the immediate danger he was in and he left, as he should have. I think that as black women, we need to talk to our sons on this subject so they understand that they don't need to stay. They need to dip out and leave. Like, she'll be all right. And in my opinion, she wouldn't put you in danger if she really cared and loved you. So for her to scream and have those white women tears, that means something. I mean, it's either you or her. Choose yourself.
Hey, check out that woman's video. She's spitting a lot of facts, but this is why Dr. Umar be saying what he be saying. I'm saying don't date who you choose to date or whatever. I ain't saying that. Be with whoever makes you happy. But remember, in this country and countries with the same mindset as this country, things like this happen. And once again, this is why Dr. Umar be saying what he be saying. And which is why me, myself, I would prefer somebody that looks like me or darker. All right? Somebody with my skin tone and darker. All right? Preferably if she got the Coca-Cola bottle shape and all that niceness or whatever. But bottom line, me, my skin tone or darker. Be safe, brothers.
Now, to the brothers, and I want the sisters to know this, and whoever. She said to the white ladies, if you are dating a black man, or you married to a black man and you say you love this black man, there's a lot of things that you can't do as a white woman. You can't yell like they always do on the street, because if you do, they're going to think something's happened to you because you a black man. And if she do yell, next thing you know, the cop is going to come. People's going to surround you, and it might be one of them racist ass white boys. So a racist white man is going to come to you and trying to defend what he don't know, all in the Kool-Aid with no flavor, with no sugar. So he's going to come up to you and trying to defend her for nothing because of her mouth going loud for no reason. If it was a white man and a white lady, they won't come to their rescue because, she's all right being racist. So all she's trying to say to you is, like, she has a son, he's mixed, and he's going with this white girl. And she started to scream, and he left immediately. Now, number one, when you leave like that immediately, you make yourself look bad, like you did something. And if you stay, you're going to get slammed on the concrete. And, so do you understand what you have to go through to being with a white girl? Every man is different. Do you really think I want to go through that crap? Huh? Why should I go through all that stress and headache to be with a white girl? And it's going to happen. Let me give you a story. This was when 92, one of my friends was going with this white girl. We was going to the mall, 163rd Street Mall in Miami. So she did the same thing what the lady said y'all would do. She went talking crap. So People seen us. We know they was like, baby, be quiet while you talking loud. Child, I want to hear that shit. And some white man, I don't know if it was his son or his nephew or his brother, a little big. They came, like, the mall is, the mall go north and west. Everybody walk on this side. Everybody walk on both sides, but really the store is on each side. So people walk on this side and then people walk on this side. So here comes this. I seen them cut through the line is coming over here. So he came up and then like, hey, are you okay? And then she looked at him and says, mind your business. So he looks at me, he looks at her. Then he said, I'm just here to help you. So now my homeboy said, what the hell you mean helping? You know what she said, get your ass out of here. So now he trying to talk shit to my homeboy. And they was going back and forth. Knowing that he met us on the right day, but at the wrong time. That white man got dealt with. He got dealt with right in the mall. And we was young. And whoever his cousin or nephew is, he got dealt with too. So now, me and my homeboy is getting on these two asses right here, trying to mop them up because they came over there with the racists. They came to us with racists, thinking that the girl is, getting into trouble or she's because we black. Well, they broke up. She came to the house crying. They broke up because he didn't want to go through this. Long story short, we had to fight two white guys. I had to fight them because two of them are trying to jump my homeboy, and it's not going down like that. So, I had to do my business and to the other one, and he did his business to the other one. But long story short, if a black man have to go through all that, that's to be with a white girl. And out of all this, he will catch more feelings, he will catch more hurt, and he will catch more pressure. Because number one, that white person is going to go off on that black man. That black man is going to he's going to be hurt in what she's saying. He's going to be hurt in racist. He's going to be hurt in everybody looking at him like he's a victim. He's going to be hurt when the police come. They're going to say that he has something to do with it. And if she's nasty, she's going to try and lock him up. Now, for all comes down to it, there's no reason she has to leave her white man. There's no reason he has to leave his sister. At least if he's outside with his sister arguing, there's nobody gonna say nothing. At least if she's outside arguing with her white man, nobody argues. But she's outside arguing with a black man. So that's going to the outcome of that. So it comes down to it. Everybody stay with their own race. There's too much trouble. If a white lady was in a black race, the black people won't say nothing to her. If a black man argue and a black man sin, they won't say none. If you was in a white race, a white town, a black man see a white man see a black lady, a white lady and a black man arguing, they gonna come around and act like a donkey. So it's just like the medication. You take one medication for your headache and it causes this, that, that. You take one pill and you get all this kind of symptoms. You go with one white girl, you get all this pressure. I would leave it alone, my brother. You could come home. My sisters are waiting for you. And they looking nice and beautiful and thick. Nice lips, nice booty, nice ass, you know. Everything is nice, toes are nice. They ready for you, my brother. Stop going through all this extra. That's for love. You leave our sister because you can't handle them. But you go on the other side and you're going to get hanged, you're going to get stabbed, you're going to go to jail, you're going to get kicked, mace, all kind of crap. So you can't win. So you might well come back and just deal with the sister like a man. But all goes down to it. That's too much. That's too much. I don't want to go through it. I would never want to go through that. I just keep my sister, respect my sister, love my sister, and be with her as God says. And we be.
This is actually a whole lot. It's actually a whole lot for a black man to date a pan-colored woman. Like, it's like it has so many attributes. You have to be careful of this, you have to be careful of that, it's as if you're not even relaxed. Seriously. Okay, this lady, actually, I think she has biracial children, and also she also has, I think she has also grandchildren who happens to be biracial. And she narrated the story of her son, having an argument with his pan-colored woman. And all of a sudden, she decided to implement these white women's tears. I know that all of us are very, very familiar with that term, white women tears, that can actually send someone to prison, that can actually, you know how it is with all the tears. And she decided to bring up that issue of the tears. And that was when the son has to leave the scene. Let's just imagine that the son never left the scene. What do you think might probably happen? A black man making a pan-colored woman crying, tearing up in public. What do you think might even happen to that black man? Like, does it even worth all of this stress? And that is why when she is actually out defending her son and trying to pass a message across to her fellow pan-colored woman, I must commend her for that. Because, enough. Nobody is actually against you, falling in love or having a relationship with someone that you feel attracted to. If you're someone or a black man, let me talk about a black man, people that looks like me. Black men, if you are attracted to, you really need to be very careful. Did you know what really happened yesterday? Oh no, I posted a video yesterday. It didn't happen yet. That really happened on Sunday, right? This black dude was killed by a pan-colored woman. Let me just tell you, nothing might even happen. Higher she will go to prison, and before you know it, she's. So does it really worth it? And the worst part is that this dude, who was actually on Sunday, was all out saying all manner of things about people that looks like me, black women. Why not just date in peace and live people that looks like me out of your business. Why? He talked about how, oh my gosh, she is this, she is that. I could analyze myself for her, and the thing is that she is the one that did that, because she knew that, okay, I'll do that. Let me see what will happen. Like, what even gave her that nerves to do that? So let's just imagine that this woman's son, who happens to be a biracial, even biracials, you're still not, they're still looked in a certain way. You need to be very careful as well. It just assume that this lady displayed all of those. Do you think that people will come to rescue the black man? No. Automatically, they will assume that you, as a black man, you've already done something to this woman. They don't even want to hear what you've done. Already, we are going to prison. So, does it really worth all of the stress? Does it really worth it? Like, if you want to date, no one is. Everybody have their own preference. Everyone have where they can find love. You can find love in strange places. But when doing that, please, you really need to be very careful. You need to find love where you find peace, safety, and all. I'm not even justifying the fact that when other people also have their own, issue, but everyone really needs to be very careful. Everyone really needs to be very careful. And if you're a black man, you also need to be very careful. The way at which the system works, who it favors most. So you have to do your due diligence, No black sister is getting upset that you are, because most of these people, they will just come out to talk about how black sisters are, oh my god, that's so no. It's just that you have to look for a place that you feel safe, and also be a safe place to someone. The way it is in women, that is the way it is in men. Men are also doing the same thing to women, and women are doing the same. Like, relationships these days are even so scary. So sometimes, apart from there are so many people out there who don't even reason the way you reason. Look for someone that have your kind of perspective, your kind of, someone that you can feel safe with. And make sure you read handwritings on you. Read when you know that somebody is no more thinking true. Learn to save yourself, defend yourself. Like, leave an environment that you see that it's getting so toxic. Look, okay, imagine this lady that gave this striking warning, She was like, her son left the environment immediately. Okay, when these other black dudes saw that things were actually going out of proportion, why didn't he just even leave the environment? He just wants to prove points. You're proving points and leaving your kids behind. I heard that they actually have 4 children together, When you see that someone is already going out of hand, why are you staying there proving points? You have to run, leave that place. To save yourself, your sanity, your generation. I hope that some of these pan-colored women who often use their privilege as a means to, I hope they learn. I hope they have to have a change of heart. If you're going to date a black man, please do that because you love this black man. And if you're a black woman, you want to actually date a pan-colored woman, date your pan-colored woman without getting black women involved with your shenanigans, so that they won't have all of the nerves to come out to talk a lot of things about people or women, especially the ones that look like me. Anyway, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. So guys, if you're not subscribed to this channel, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.